big-time
That's the
hit.
game.
And that's going to be a walk-off RBI single. Swung on, chopper to third. Here comes the go-ahead run. It's over the head of the center fielder, and it's a home run.
Oh, my
three-run
goodness.
homer.
Welcome to the KVB pregame show. Now, here is the voice of KVB's WKVI Sports, Mitch Columbi.
You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Tonight, the rivalry is renewed. The battle for Pulaski County is on as the West Central Trojans softball club hosts their historic rival, the Winamac Warriors. This is Indiana High School softball. With us tonight, breaking things down, our sports analyst, it's Chris McGowan. Hey, I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues. We are Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. And we welcome you to Trojan Softball Field in Francisville, Indiana, 47946. We are back for more, set to continue the new era of Kankakee Valley Broadcasting Sports on 99.3 FM and around the world, streaming live on WKVI.com. Well, as we get ready for our sixth broadcast of the 2026 spring sports season, we have talked with both head coaches of the West Central Lady Trojans, Mike Bishop, and the Winamac Lady Warriors, Jenny Belcher, on the Saturday Sports Line, of course. When we look at the home team in today's matchup, West Central head coach Mike Bishop and his Lady Trojans started their season on the road, beating DeMont Christian 17-3. They then fell to Rossville on the road 11-9. Then they beat Caston in their first home game 7-6. Then North White at home 16-4. On April 14th, their last game, they fell to South Central, the Satellites, on the road 7-1. As the Trojans come into today's matchup at 3-2 on the season and 2-0 in Midwest Conference play. When it comes to hitting, Ellie Sparks leads this team with a .900 batting average. Right behind her is Gracie Kopka hitting at a .529, and then rounding out the top three is Sydney Mellon. She's averaging a .444 at the plate. As a whole, this team has a .348 batting average with an on-base percentage of .442. That means 44% of the time they're getting on base, and that's quite good. They have 49 hits on the season, 50 runs have crossed on the season, and 38 runs batted in through the first 5 games. We look at the pitching for the Trojans. They have used 2 different arms through the 29 innings pitched. They have an ERA rating of 5.55. They have allowed 46 hits, 31 runs, and have struck out their opponents 11 times. On the mound, getting the call tonight for the West Central Lady Trojans is Michaela Holly. We remember that name, of course, in the winter season for basketball. We talked to head coach Mike Bishop this past weekend on the Saturday Sports Line. He likes where this team's at right now. He knows that the Winamac Lady Warriors come into this afternoon playing a lot of games up to this point, and they're bringing a lot of runs across. So he said defensively to me behind the scenes, it's going to be a defensive battle for them into the field. They're going to want to keep Winamac at bay. He said they're going to get on base, but can we not allow errors? And that was something he talked about. You'll hear in the coach's interview here in just a few moments here in the pregame show. He talks about wanting to minimize errors, and that was something that caused the Trojans to have problems last year, where they fell to the Winamac Lady Warriors in Winamac, where the Warriors were able to bring 11 runs across on the Trojans. So that is something he's focusing on this year. While this is a non-conference matchup against the Winamac Lady Warriors, he wants to make sure that they bring the energy. It's a rivalry matchup. Whenever you get 2 teams in the same county going up against each other, we know that in Stark County. We saw that just the other night. The Knox Redskins and the North Judson Santerre Blue Jays. Well, that game was canceled due to rain and lightning after 2 innings. The first 2 innings provided sparks, fireworks. It was a 7-7 game at the end of that contest. So we know when these cross-county rivals meet each other, no matter the county here in the state of Indiana, where athletics is so important to these young individuals, they're going to bring everything they have. We see the Trojans in their all black with the jerseys more of a maroon top, and then the Winamac Lady Warriors a white with their nice maroon stripes and maroon pants. So things are looking good. It looks like the home color, Winamac's wearing their home jerseys, and the Trojans are wearing their away jerseys, but they look sharp. I think that might be what they kind of look a little more menacing out there. So very excited to see the Trojans and the Warriors as we go ahead and turn the page and talk about these Winamac Lady Warriors. Head coach Jenny Belcher and her squad, they started off the season hot. Their first 6 games, man, were they fun for them. A lot of runs crossed. They beat Carroll to start the season 14-2. Then Argus 14-0. Think of that, 14 runs in the first 2 games for the Winamac Lady Warriors. Then against Morgan Township, they beat them 10-0. South Central, they beat them in a doubleheader, 8-1 in Game 1 and 15-5 in Game 2. Man, they are scoring at will. That was the game Coach Belcher received her 400th career win as a high school softball head coach. They then beat Lewis Cass 9-1. And then experienced their first loss of the season to Delphi. But Coach Belcher talked to us this past weekend on the Saturday Sports Line, and she said that really fired the girls up because they started to come back into that matchup and almost won the game where the tying run was just so close to scoring. But they ended up falling to Delphi, as I said, 3-2. This past Monday, the Warriors beat another one of their rivals, Pioneer, 8-6, as they come into this cross-county battle at a strong 7-1 on the season and 2-0 in Hoosier North Athletic Conference play. We know a lot about these Winamac Lady Warriors and the long history that Coach Belcher has. Like I said, 400 career wins as a high school softball head coach, so very exciting for the Warriors in this one, as we are expecting a great afternoon of IHSAA rivalry softball action. We appreciate you joining us on the Coca-Cola pregame show. Taste the feeling. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors. The Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report is next. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Trust. Agriculture has been a cornerstone of our business for more than 135 years. Our personal relationships within the ag community run deep for multiple generations. If you're looking for a financial partner that knows, understands, and supports agriculture, I'd love to hear from you. I'm Isaac Blue, Ag Banker at First Farmers. Come into our Knox, North Judson, or Culver branches, or visit us online at ffbt.com when you're ready to talk about growing your operation. First Farmers Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal opportunity lender.
Frayne Mortuary in Winamac is family owned and operated with 3 locations serving Pulaski County and the surrounding communities. Frayne Mortuary has provided our community with caring and compassionate service for loved ones. Our licensed staff is available to assist you with pre-need funeral planning and at-need funeral planning. We provide traditional burial and cremation services. We offer a full line of headstones and monuments at Frayne Mortuary in Winamac. It's our family serving your family.
Who's in? Who's out? It's the Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report with Mitch Columbi. Mitch?
Appreciate my good friend John Thompson, as the Pulaski Memorial Hospital has been serving lives of the residents of Pulaski County and the surrounding area since 1963. We certainly appreciate them supporting local high school sports. We are lucky to say no injuries to report, as that is our Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report. Error on our end. I did not go over the stats for the Winamac Lady Warriors. I was caught up talking about Coach Belcher's 400th career win and the hot start the Warriors have had. But when it comes to hitting, Maggie Keller leads this team with a .667 batting average. Right behind her is Brooke Roush, hitting right at a .444. And then rounding out the top 3 is Trinity Harlan. She's averaging a .429 at the plate. As a whole, this team has a .386 batting average with an on-base percentage of .438. They have 91 hits coming into this afternoon, 79 runs, and 69 runs batted in through the first 8 matchups. And then looking at the pitching for the Warriors, has it been strong? Boy, they have used 2 different arms through the 48 innings pitched. They have an ERA rating of 1.9. That means they've only allowed 1.9 runs in their games. They are defensively sound. They have allowed 38 hits, 17 runs, and have struck out their opponents 54 times. Well, stay tuned. We'll hear from Jenny Belcher of the Lady Warriors and Mike Bishop of the Lady Trojans after the break in the Marian University's Ancilla College Coaches Corner. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Stay tuned for America's Pastime with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Let's talk with the coaches on the Ancilla College Coaches Corner with Mitch Columbi.
Welcome into the Marian University Ancilla College Coaches Corner. I'm talking with head coach of the Winamac Lady Warriors, Jenny Belcher. Coach, a beautiful afternoon. You take on your cross-county rival, the West Central Trojans. I'm guessing you don't have to say much to the girls tonight.
Oh, no. They know the importance of the West Central game. A lot of rivalry, like you said, and they should be ready to go.
Yeah, last year I know Coach Bishop said he really wants to be better about errors. That was something they had a problem with last year against you and the girls. What's something that you need to see maybe defensively or offensively? I know you guys, we talked about it on Saturday. You guys are just getting runs across. What's something you want to see tonight?
I would like to see if we can score early. If we can put some runs up on the board in the early goings, then I think it just makes us calm down and play better ball. So I'd like to see us score early.
Well, as always, Coach, I appreciate your time. Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you, Mitch.
There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today.
Welcome back to the Marian University Ancilla College Coaches Corner. I'm talking with head coach of the West Central Lady Trojans, Mike Bishop. Coach, not much to say to the girls on a night like tonight. You take on Winamac, your cross-county rival. They're playing good ball right now, getting the bat swinging. They're bringing a lot of runs across. So defensively, what's the message to the girls today?
We just have to trust ourselves. Short memory on the mistakes. Go out there and play on what these guys have been doing, training for, and we should be all right.
Yeah, let's talk about getting on base. I know that's that first step is getting on base, but once you get on base, how aggressive do you want to be tonight?
We'll see what the game allows us to do. We have some speed on this team, so we won't be scared to move around the bases, but obviously too, you can't get too crazy and over aggressive because I feel this might be a close game.
Yeah, we remember last year a game got away from you and the girls, but the year before, I know you weren't the coach then, but the girls were really here at West Central doing a great job 2 years ago here against Winamac. It just got away from them late. So talk about trying to get the girls ready and remembering last year as a starting point.
Last year, I remember last year we had several errors in the field. We got run ruled last year. I wouldn't plan on having that again tonight. I think that our girls can hit. I just think that they'll be ready to go.
Coach, I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
This presentation of our area's local high school sports is sponsored by Pulaski Memorial Hospital in Winamac. Pulaski Memorial Hospital is dedicated to providing excellent health care to improve the health and quality of life for the people and the community they serve. They will meet the community's needs and exceed their expectations by creating the best possible healthcare experience. For more information of the services they provide, call 946-2100.
All right, as we get set for Indiana High School softball action, our surf internet keys to the game for both teams really would be to get on base offensively, be aggressive at the plate. From there, be aggressive and get into scoring position on defense for both teams. Try not to have any errors. Just like Coach Bishop said, you do not want to allow another 10-run rule against your cross-county rival, especially hosting them here in West Central. But defensively for both teams, try not to have any errors and be ready for this rivalry to be intense, as that is our surf internet keys to the game. Our LAP Way starting lineups, they're next. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Are you tired of slow speeds, rising bills, or internet that struggles when everyone's online? Then now is the time to make the switch to Surf Internet. Here's why Aaron switched.
Competitive prices, no contracts, reliable service, and nice people to work with.
Switch today so you can experience the surf difference. Fiber internet plans start at just $30 a month with AutoPay, plus free installation and no contracts. Visit surfinternet.com today. Restrictions apply. Not all speeds available in all areas.
It's time for the LAP Way starting lineups.
For the Lady Trojans in the field to start today, we will see Ellie Sparks in left field. Sydney Mellon is in center field. And Sammy Franskowiak is in right field. The infield shows Brooklyn Lattimore at third, Kyra Lehman at second, Gracie Kopka at first, Cassidy Lattimore will be the shortstop, Tinley Bollinger behind home plate as the catcher, and Michaela Holly gets the call to start on the mound in this one for the Trojans. For the Lady Warriors, their batting order shows the center fielder, Michaela Werner, leading off, then catcher Grace Roth, shortstop Maggie Keller, and the designated player Trinity Harlan as the cleanup hitter. Batting fifth will be pitcher Brooke Roush, then first baseman Brody Goodman. Left fielder Adriana Hall bats seventh, right fielder Corinne Ulrich is at the 8 slot, and at the bottom of the lineup we will see the third baseman Kylie Fisher. That is our starting lineups. We'll be back to get set for the first pitch. You are listening to KVB's WKVI.
The Stark County Co-op has been a member-owned farm services co-op in Stark County since 1928. That's over 90 years, and they're still providing the same quality agronomy services to the farming community of Stark and surrounding counties. The Stark County Co-op is an LP and fuel provider. The Stark County Co-op purchases grain at both locations, Hamlet and Browns. You can reach them by phone at 1-800-782-3392, the Stark County Co-op.
There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today.
Real magic is everywhere. It's in your mom's cooking, in 4-hour dinners with friends, in that first bite of something new, and in the fizz of a Coca-Cola. Now with so many options for less than $5, the Coca-Cola Value Collection will help you make the most out of every magic moment for so much less. Taste the magic for less with Coca-Cola.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water and recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has them in stock. From Sanpan, Aqua Patio, Sweetwater, and Monaco pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver's Portside Marina can help. Discover the evolution of the wake boat through luxury models offered from Centurion and Supreme Surf Boats. Yamaha Wave Runners and Kawasaki jet skis are on the showroom floor waiting. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 574-842-5000. Culver's Portside Marina.
Stay tuned for America's Pastime with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
This presentation of our area's local high school sports is sponsored by Pulaski Memorial Hospital in Winamac. Pulaski Memorial Hospital is dedicated to providing excellent health care to improve the health and quality of life for the people and the community they serve. They will meet the community's needs and exceed their expectations by creating the best possible healthcare experience. For more information of the services they provide, call 946-2100.
The tradition continues with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
From Francisville, Indiana, welcome to broadcast number 6 of our 2026 spring sports season, to see the West Central Trojans host their historic cross-county rival, the Winamac Warriors. I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues here on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting WKVI, as the history between these two teams also includes the history of WKVI telling their stories. You can stay up to speed on local high school sports in this area by following us on social media. We are on Instagram at WKVI Sports, on X at KVB Sports, and on Facebook at Sports to the Max. For all KVB sports content, you can listen to us on your phone, computer, or tablet. Just go to one of our social media sites I mentioned and tap the link on our page. We are literally in the palm of your hand. If you're in the area, join us on the FM dial. No delay there. 99.3 FM. We are proud to let you know the public address announcer today at Trojan Softball Field is McKenna Dameron. The scoreboard operator is Madison Taylor. Our umpires for this evening are Donald Doyle and Jeff Whiteman. With us tonight, we're honored to have former college baseball player and WKVI sports analyst Chris McGowan on the call to decipher the play in which we will describe for you. And like I said, I'm Mitch Columbi, proud to be doing the play-by-play as we are set for Indiana High School rivalry softball action from Francisville, Indiana. Every morning, we invite you to join Rich Wallen on the WKVI Morning Show, Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. Central. Catch local news as well for our area with Kankakee Valley Broadcasting news reporters Rusty Nixon and Becca Shepard. You can catch their stories on WKVI.com and Max983.net to stay up to speed in your local area. Today's first pitch is brought to you by Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack in Winamac. We also appreciate them being the sponsor of the Tyler Roth WKVI Athlete of the Week Award given out each week on the Saturday Sports Line. That is the longest-running high school sports show in Indiana, thanks to our very own Harold Welter. We go live every Saturday throughout the school year, as we have since 1969 at 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central on 99.3 FM and online at WKVI.com. You better believe we're streaming throughout the world. Starting lineups one more time if you're just now joining us. Our LAP-Way starting lineups: Ellie Sparks in left field for the Trojans, Sydney Mellon in center, Sammy Franskowiak in right. The infield shows Brooklyn Lattimore at third, Kyra Lehman at second, Gracie Kopka at first. Cassidy Lattimore will be the shortstop. Tinley Bollinger behind home plate as the catcher, and Michaela Holly gets the call to start on the mound. First pitch on the way. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to KVB's WKVI.
Services for trash removal, large or small. Here's Kirby Anderson.
We do offer front load service in 2, 4, 6, and 8 yard dumpsters for front loads. And we also do a lot of roll off in 12s, 15s, 20s, 30s, 40s, and we even got quite a few packers at job sites that are permanent places to where they need to dispose of a lot of trash.
Here's Honey Lamer.
Just give us a call at 574-542-4019 and we'll get you all set up.
BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas, average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express.
Real magic is everywhere. It's in your mom's cooking, in 4-hour dinners with friends, in that first bite of something new, and in the fizz of a Coca-Cola. Now with so many options for less than $5, the Coca-Cola Value Collection will help you make the most out of every magic moment for so much less. Taste the magic for less with Coca-Cola.
Back here in Francisville, Indiana, we go through the batting lineup for the Winamac Lady Warriors. Up first, we will see center fielder Michaela Warner, then the catcher Grace Roth, Maggie Keller, the shortstop in the 3 slot. And the cleanup hitter is designated player Trinity Harlan. In the field for her is the flex player at second base, Jordan Compton. Pitcher Brooke Roush bats 5th. First baseman Brody Goodman bats 6th. Adriana Hall in the 7 slot. She's in left field tonight. Corin Ulrich, the right fielder, in the 8 slot. And at the bottom of the lineup, we will see the third baseman, Kylie Fisher. So glad you joined us here. Mitch Columbi, Chris McGowan on his way. He'll be here shortly. Also here tonight, my mother, Eleanor Columbi. We're so glad she's here tonight, joining us. First time she's had a chance to see what I do behind the scenes. I have about 7 different things I do, Mom. It's kind of crazy. But we will see Michaela Warner, the center fielder, up first for the Winamac Lady Warriors. And pitching to her for the West Central Lady Trojans is Michaela Holly. She's got Tinley Bollinger behind home plate as the catcher. Right-handed hitter Michaela Werner steps in. And the first pitch will be offered from Holly, our Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack. First pitch is a ball outside and away. The 1-0 from Holly. Outside again, trying to get her to chase right now, but Warner, she's a good leadoff hitter. Coach Belcher talked about her on the Saturday Sports Line. Sometimes slap hits, gets things rolling early here. Popped up foul over our heads, out of play. It'll be a 1-2 count. 1 strike, or 2 balls, 1 strike. 2-1 count, excuse me. So the 2-1 from Holly. Misses, so it'll be 3-1. Warner staying patient here, and she takes the sign from Coach Belcher down the left field line by third. And she will end up walking Werner. So Werner gets on base, and that on-base percentage we talked about for the Warriors looking strong here early. They get their leadoff Werner to first, and now is when we see the Warriors usually be aggressive once they get on base. We see Grace Roth step up to the plate for her first appearance this afternoon. Holly deals, strike called. Roth, a .375 batting average. This is her 32nd appearance of the season. She has 9 hits coming into today. Her on-base percentage is a .484. There goes Warner to take 2, sliding in safe. She will steal second. Bollinger tried to get it to second, but it was overthrown. So now Werner, the leadoff hitter, in scoring position for the Warriors here in the top of the first. In this cross-county battle, nobody misses. The 1-1. Swung on, popped up, foul out of play. That is Warner's 9th stolen base of the season. She had 8 coming into this afternoon, and you can tell why she leads things off. She's got wheels. 1-2. Grounded to short, throws over to first. Overthrown, an error, allowing Warner to get to 3. And in the meantime, that will allow Roth to advance to 2.
Sorry, number 5, Maggie.
So Lattimore had it at short and just overthrew it at first base. So now 2 runners in scoring position for the Winamac Lady Warriors here with nobody out. It's a grounder right back to Lattimore. Slings it over to first, gets the out, advancing home, tag, nope, safe. Warner will score. So 1 out, but Warner will bring the first run across. The Warriors lead this battle 1-0 here in the top. That was Maggie Keller, who laid it down right to Lattimore, and this time she gets the out. But in the meantime, Warner was told to go home by Coach Belcher right away. Oh, wild pitch over the head. And that will allow Grace Roth to score. Not really more of a wild pitch. It just kind of missed the glove of Tinley Bollinger. She had it, but it went right over the top of her glove and hits the fence. So that allows another run to cross. So this is something Coach Bishop was talking about not allowing to have happen. Chopper to third, goes foul by Trinity Harlan. Lattimore had the play a few moments ago, but then just overthrew to first base, causing the error, and then now this pitch just hits the top of the glove to Bollinger. 2 runs have crossed due to these mishaps. Next pitch away and up top. So 2-1 count here, 2-0 quickly for the Warriors. And Michaela Holly to deal. Popped up high, back to right field, and it will be gloved by Sammy Franskowiak, diving for it. She gets it for the second out. This will bring up Brooke Roush. She was our Tyler Roth WKVI Athlete of the Week last week. Had a chance to talk to her. She is quite the athlete for Winamac, a very good softball player. She comes in today with a batting average of .444, so 44% of the time she is making things happen when she's in the box at the plate. She'll call time, step out of the box, and reset here. Holly will deal the first pitch to her with 2 outs. Slicer right to third, gloved by Brooklyn Lattimore, and that will be the third out, but 2 runs cross. It's 2-0 here in the top of the first. We're going to take a break, come back, bottom of the first on the way.
Howard's Marathon in Winamac has a reputation built on getting things done right. With 30 years experience as an ASE Master Auto Technician, Dean Wentz is the right choice for the auto repairs or service. From auto computer diagnostic checks to new batteries and tires, they can take care of it all. Howard's Marathon is a proud supporter of area high school sports and wishes all teams a great season. Howard's Marathon, 121 South Monticello Street in Winamac. Call 574-946-6894.
On the way home from the game, a deer jumps in front of your truck. And now you've got to get that truck repaired. Make it easy on yourself. Take it to Mark's Body Shop. Mark's has done expert auto body service since 1998 and will work with you and your insurance provider for collision repair, custom body paint, and insurance work. And all work guaranteed by owner Mark Schell. Mark's Body Shop, proud to support high school sports. 772-7003.
Here at Trojan Softball Field, Mitch Columbia along with you as the Winamac Lady Warriors get out to a hot start against their rival, the West Central Lady Trojans, 2-0, and we go to the bottom of the first. We will see Sydney Mellon, center fielder, up first, then Cassidy Lattimore on deck. In the hole is Kyra Lehman. Well, coming into today, Sydney Mellon, she has a .444 average. This is her 21st appearance of the season. Trojan Nation here in full force. You can hear them getting loud and proud. Mellon will step in. She's facing Brooke Roush, and we talked about her just a few moments ago. First pitch finds the zone quickly ahead of the count, 0-1. But Brooke Roush, she comes in today with a 1.05 ERA. She's only allowing just barely over 1 run per game when she is in the circle. The next pitch will miss just outside, evening it up at 1-1. She comes in today, 4 wins, 1 loss on the season, at an 800 winning percentage. Next pitch will miss as well. She has 26 strikeouts up to this point. She's only allowed 4 walks. And this will be a blooper. Right to left field, and getting on base is the leadoff hitter, Sydney Mellon. A rare occurrence that Brooke Roush doesn't allow to have happen. A nice little duck snort to left, and that allows Sydney Mellon to get on for a base hit. Next up, we see Cassidy Lattimore, the shortstop. She pops this one up. Foul out of play, the left-handed hitter. Lattimore, she comes in today. A .353 average. And this one will hit the dirt from Roush, and that allows Mellon to take 2. So now, Mellon is in scoring position with nobody out. A 1-1 count here to Cassidy Lattimore of the Trojans. Lattimore comes in today, like I said, a .353 average. Next pitch, another one hits the dirt, and sliding in safe at 3 is Sydney Mellon, so now she's close to scoring. Couple of pitches low from Roush here. But a .353 average from Lattimore. This is her 21st appearance of the season. Roush to deal. Low and outside. It hits the dirt, and that'll allow Mellon to score. So both teams having issues here in the first. We're in the top of the first. The Trojans kind of shot themselves in the foot, allowing the Warriors to bring runs in. Similar situation here for the Warriors in the bottom of the first. Roush trying to dial in her pitches here. There is wind coming across the field from right to left, and she will end up walking Cassidy Lattimore. So now the tying run on first in Lattimore. This will bring up Kyra Lehman. So no outs here. This is an opportunity for the Trojans, and Roush will deal her first pitch to Lehman. A little dribbler right to third. They throw to first. Safe. Wow, perfect placement. Just a little dribbler down the third base line. The third baseman, Kylie Fisher, snags it, throws to first, but not in time because Lehman showed off the wheels there. This brings up the cleanup hitter, Gracie Kopka. What a moment for her here. Right-handed hitter steps in. First pitch low from Roush. There goes to take three. Catching the Warriors off guard is Cassidy Lattimore. And in the meantime, Kyra Lehman will get to two. So now the go-ahead run in scoring position on two. Tying run, Cassidy Lattimore at three. Or no, excuse me, Cassidy Lattimore. Yes, Sydney Mellon already scored. Here's a slicer up the middle. It'll allow the tying run to cross. 2-2. Here's the go-ahead run. It's Kyra Lehman, and she will score, and the Trojans take the lead in this rivalry contest right back with no outs here in the bottom of the first. It's 3-2. Kopka with a great 2 RBI single. It was perfectly placed. Slicer up the middle. There couldn't have been a play on it. And now Ellie Sparks, the number 5 hitter, comes in. Sparks, a 900 average, leads this team. Her 13th appearance of the season. Foul balls, she gets a piece of it. 0-1 count here, so the Trojans punch the Warriors right back. Quickly, I might add. Next pitch inside and low, ball. You can just feel the energy between these two rivals. These teams have gone at each other for so long, so many years before a lot of us were even born. Next pitch finds the zone. It just feels like when these two teams meet in any sport, there's just so much on the line. Even though it's a non-conference game, it's almost like a playoff atmosphere. Next pitch, swing and a miss. And she will go down striking out. So Roush not happy with the way things started here in the bottom of the first. She's retaliating right now with the first out, but the Trojans have brought 3 across. First pitch misses, ball 1 to Brooklyn Lattimore, the number 6 hitter. Lattimore, a 385 average, her 17th appearance on the season. She has 5 hits up to this point. She also has an on-base percentage of .467, so 47% of the time she's getting on base. And the first pitch, or the next pitch, will be a strike, so it evens up at 1-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And it was dropped. The pitch was dropped by Grace Roth. She tried to get it to 2 because guess who steals it? Gracie Kopka. So Kopka, another run in scoring position here as the Trojans lead 3-2. And the 1-2 from Roush. Lattimore swings and misses, and that will be a strikeout and out number 2. So Roush getting to the middle of the lineup and dialing in here. They do not want to allow any more runs to cross, but I have a feeling this game is going to be a good one. So here's Makayla Holly. Grounder to third. Fisher snags it, throws to first. The Warriors will get out of the inning, but 3 runs cross. A big bottom of the first for the Trojans as they strike back against these Warriors. It's the cross-county battle here in Pulaski County that nobody misses. 3-2, the Trojans lead the Warriors, top of the second on the way.
When you grow up on the land, you have an appreciation for it. When you grow up and work on a family farm, on land that is shared by members of a family, all working together as a team, that appreciation grows even more. They know what it's like to work as a team to get the job done. At Lawrence Farms of Knox, Todd and Josh Lawrence and family support the local high school teams and wish them success all through the season.
L&D Farms is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They are no stranger to hard work and dedication. They recognize the structure and discipline that goes into playing sports and being part of a team. L&D Farms wishes all local teams good luck this season. 3-2, the Trojans of West Central lead the Winamac Lady Warriors. As we go to the top of the second, we will see the 6, 7, and 8 hitters for the Winamac Lady Warriors moving along quickly here. It's Brody Goodman to lead things off here in the top of the second. Holly still in the circle for the Trojans. First pitch offered, grounder to third, throws over to first. They get out number 1. Quick work there. Didn't even get a chance to talk about Brody. We will later. And her stats coming into this afternoon, but a nice snag there by Brooklyn Lattimore, slinging it over to first for out number 1. A good glove there by Gracie Kopka. This brings up Adriana Hall, the left fielder, right-handed hitter. Holly deals, ball called, it gets past the catcher. The wind blowing from right to left across the field may be causing issues. While it is a beautiful sunny day here in Francisville, the wind can kind of cause some issues we've seen in the past, as we've seen some pitches get past the catchers on both teams here early on in this game. Grounder back to third, bobbled, couldn't get a glove on it there, and that will allow Adriana Hall to get to first safe. So an unfortunate error there by Brooklyn Lattimore. Holly to deal. Colrin Ulrich in the box. Another bobbled catch there by the catcher, Tinley Bollinger. And that allows Adriana Hall to get to 2, so the tying run for the Warriors in scoring position quickly here. Holly to deal. Outside. Colrin Ulrich, a .360 average, her 28th appearance of the season. She has 5 RBIs coming into this afternoon and an opportunity to add to that. Swings and misses. Behind on that one, Holly, an off-speed pitch here. So that makes a 2-1 count here to Colrin Ulrich. Next pitch. Oh, beautiful placement. Grounder gets past third all the way back to left field. The tying run will cross, so that is the 6th RBI on the season for Colrin Ulrich. She is able to bring across Brody Goodman, who started things off there off that error. So a nice hit there by Colrin Ulrich. And this will bring up the number 9 hitter, Kylie Fisher. Another pitch gets past the catcher, Tinley Bollinger, and that allows Ulrich to get to 3. So the go-ahead run on third. We're tied up here. This is going to be a really good game this afternoon. You can just feel it. Only 1 out here in the top of the second. It's a 1-0 count to Kylie Fisher. Holly deals. Grounder right to short to Lattimore. Throws over to first. They get the out, but it will allow Ulrich to cross, and the go-ahead run does for the Warriors. They take back the lead. A back-and-forth affair here early, 4-2-3.
Now batting number 7, Michaela Werner.
Back to the top of the batting order. Michaela Warner steps in, the right-handed hitter. Chopper to short. Lattimore had a glove on it but dropped it. So that will allow Warner to get to first. An unfortunate error there. And Warner, who led things off in the top of the first, is able to get on base yet again here in this game early on. It'll bring up Grace Roth for her second time today. Roth, a .375 average, her 33rd appearance in the season, second today, like I said. She has 9 hits coming into today. She's brought 10 runs across herself. She has 10 runs batted in. An on-base percentage of .484. The right-handed hitter, Grace Roth, will step in. Michaela Holly trying to keep things tight here. Roth looks like she may get the sign. She is. Foul tip. You could kind of see her hunched down there at first. Warner, she was really ready to go. She got the sign from Coach Belcher. You can just tell the Warriors have scored these many runs coming into today's game from all the games they've played because they're aggressive on base. Ooh, short hit right in front of the catcher. They throw to first, and Bollinger will get him out of the inning. But 1 hit on 2 runs with 2 errors as the score is 4-3. The Winamac Lady Warriors take back the lead. We're going to take a break and come back. Bottom of the second is on the way.
At First Farmers Bank and Trust, agriculture has been a cornerstone of our business for more than 135 years. Our personal relationships within the ag community run deep for multiple generations. If you're looking for a financial partner that knows, understands, and supports agriculture, I'd love to hear from you. I'm Isaac Blue, ag banker at First Farmers. Come into our Knox, North Judson, or Culver branches, or visit us online at ffbt.com when you're ready to talk about growing your operation. First Farmers Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal opportunity lender.
Rivalry week here on WKVI. We started on Tuesday in Knox as the Knox Redskins hosted the North Judson St. Bear Blue Jays Baseball Club. Here on Thursday, we're at West Central to see the Trojans host their cross-county rival, the Winamac Lady Warriors. And then tomorrow we're in Winamac as the Winamac Lady Warriors will see this softball club again tomorrow face off against the Knox Redskins in the War on 35. WKVI continuing the tradition here on 99.3 FM and WKVI.com. We go to the bottom of the second. 4-3 is the score. This has been a fun one. A lot of runs are crossing, but just like Coach Bishop talked about, some errors he wants to clean up defensively. But both teams have shown they've had issues defensively. So we'll see if the bats can keep going for both teams. We will start with the 8-9 and go back to the top of the batting order for the Trojans. It's Sammy Franskowiak, the right fielder. She'll take the first pitch from Brooke Roush. Misses outside for ball 1. Roush, an unorthodox start, probably a start she was surprised about in the first. She dialed things up. She dialed things in late in the first and was able to get out of the inning, but allowed 3 runs to cross. Something I know she will want to tighten up here. Franskowiak steps back in, swings and misses. It'll be a 1-2 count here now, and Roush attacking. She's saying, hey, I let that one get away from me, but now let's get things rolling. 1-2. Right back to Roush. Throws over to first, and they'll get the first out. Now we'll see the number 9 hitter, catcher Tinley Bollinger. 231 average, her 17th appearance on the season. She has 3 hits coming into this afternoon, an on-base percentage of .375. Left-handed hitter. Roush deals. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Just a beautiful day here in Francisville, Indiana. 81 degrees right now. Windy, but we play on. 0-1, popped up foul over our heads and out of play. It's the press box. You look off to right field, you see the iconic windmill here at West Central. Wild pitch for Roush, way over the head of catcher Grace Roth. Roush, the 1-2. Fouled off. We talked about Roush. She only allows just barely over 1 run per game when she is in the circle. She's already allowed 3 here. And swinging and missing, going down, striking out is Bollinger for out number 2. So here comes Roush showing off now. She says, hey, I let that one get away from me in the top of the bottom of the first. We're going to tighten things up here in the bottom of the second. As we now go back to the top of the batting order, it's Sydney Mellon. Right-handed hitter takes the first pitch, outside ball called. Mellon was able to get on base. She was able to score, which brought the first run across for the Trojans in the bottom of the first. Next pitch, popped up high, back to center field. 3 up and 3 down for the Warriors as they get Mellon out at center. Good snag there by Michaela Werner. Quick work there in a second. We're going to take a break, come back. Top of the third on the way. The Warriors still lead the Trojans. It's the Pulaski County battle. Nobody misses. Taking a break. Top of the third on the way.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water and recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has them in stock. From Sanpan, Aqua Patio, Sweetwater, and Monaco pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver's Portside Marina can help. Discover the evolution of the wake boat through luxury models offered from Centurion and Supreme Surf Boats. Yamaha Wave Runners and Kawasaki jet skis are on the showroom floor waiting. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 574-842-5000. Culver's Portside Marina.
Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack in Winamac is proud to be part of the broadcast this evening. Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack provides all your printing, screen printing, apparel, and embroidery needs. Call 574-946-3551 and ask for Tina if you want to look cool like the KVB crew. We appreciate them and their support toward helping continue this tradition. And we go to the top of the third. We will see Maggie Keller for her second time today. We'll see the 3, 4, and 5 hitters. It starts with Maggie Keller, the shortstop. Great athlete. We talked about her on Saturday with head coach Jenny Belcher. Nothing but high praise for Maggie Keller, and we've heard that from other coaches. Of course, in the winter, head coach Tony Stasiak, the girls basketball team, spoke so highly of Maggie. She's just a high motor, brings a lot of energy to every sport that she is involved in. She'll take the second pitch outside, being patient, 2-0 count, and Holly right to work. Misses the next pitch, so now 3-0 count. We talk about Holly in the circle, a 5.65 ERA, so she's allowing just over 5.5 runs per game, but she comes into this afternoon, 3 wins and only 1 loss. Her 6th appearance of the season, and she will end up walking Maggie Keller. So 4 balls allows Keller to take first. And this will bring Trinity Harlan, the designated player, as the cleanup hitter. Right-handed hitter steps in. Nobody out, top of the third, 4-3 the Warriors lead. First pitch dealt, and it misses outside. Keller at 1. Holly deals. Foul tip hits the press box. So 1-1 here. Next pitch. There goes Keller to take 2. Will they tag her? Not in time. Cutoff man, Cassidy Lattimore, came over trying to make the play, but Keller had a half step on her and she slides in safe. So now she's in scoring position. Another run not far away at 2. 4-3, Warriors lead. Two-one, Holly to Harlan. Popped high back to center, and it'll be gloved by the center fielder for out number 1.
Now batting number 10, Brooke Roche.
Brooke Roush now in the box for a second time today. First pitch outside, ball called. 1 out here, and we welcome in our sports analyst, Chris McGowan. How you doing?
Oh, not too bad. I was listening to you on the way over.
It's good to hear you. Good to see you. Good to hear your voice. This one will be popped up to short, and Cassidy Lattimore will snag it for out number 2.
Yeah, seesaw battle here in the first couple innings.
It was kind of crazy, happening fast. And this will bring up Brody Goodman. We didn't get a chance to talk about her as she got on base quickly. Goodman, a .267 average. Number 5 hitter. Or number 6, excuse me. Misses outside for ball 1. But Coach Bishop was kind of talking to us about trying to keep the errors low. Last year it got away from them against the Warriors. And the next pitch will miss outside. And she'll swing and miss the next offering for strike 1, so a 2-1 count here. But a perfect day other than the wind. I mean, the wind's not too bad.
Wind, yeah. Well, driving a bus, it was kind of bad, but...
you get a little wobbly?
Oh, yeah. Just picture it this way, like trying to carry a 4x8 sheet of plywood.
Probably not the most fun.
Right.
2-1 finds the zone. That's a good spot, good placement.
Yeah, outside corner there, just underneath the letters. Last 2 pitches have been away. Let's see if she tries to come inside here. Nope, setting up outside again.
Grounded to second. Throws over to underhand throw to first. They'll get the 3rd out. So no hits, no runs, no errors in the top of the 3rd. A much better defensive effort for the Trojans. We'll take a break and come back. Mitch Columbia along with Chris McGowan. Bottom of the 3rd is on the way.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. McGrath Refrigeration, voted Stark County's favorite heating and air conditioning dealer, is your local Armstrong air dealer. Call today, 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right.
And we welcome you back here in Francisville, Indiana. Mitch Columbia along with Chris McGowan. 4-3, the Winamac Lady Warriors lead the West Central Lady Trojans. We start with we'll see the 2, 3, and 4 hitters. It's Cassidy Lattimore for her second appearance this afternoon. Left-handed hitter. Somewhat showed bunt there for a second, but then pulled it.
Yeah, just got the defense rotating there and pulled the bat back. And I tell you what, was right on that pitch, fouled it straight back.
Lattimore comes in this afternoon with a .353 average. Grounder goes foul down the right field line. And when you're in these types of battles, I'm sure, when it goes back and forth like this, the defense tightens up. Once you get on base, you're going to have to be aggressive because you don't know.
Exactly.
0-2.
I'd be shocked if the scoring was done for this ballgame.
Yeah.
But you never know. Both pitchers could dial in. They're really good in the circle, so 4-3 might get it done.
Grounder to second. Glove thrown over to first. They'll get the out. For out number 1. A good glove there by the second baseman for the Warriors.
Now batting
Jordan Compton, the flex player, gets it over to Brody Goodman.
It is the one thing I have never understood about the flex player in softball. I'm going to have to look that up.
Kind of like a designated hitter. You know, they have different vernacular for baseball and softball.
I'm not a fan of I think there ought to be a constitutional amendment outlawing the designated hitter.
Really?
Yeah.
You think coaches would agree?
Probably not. Everybody likes the offense.
In the box, right-handed hitter, number 15, Kyra Lehman, her second time today. She's looking at a 2-1 count here from Brooke Roush. Lehman, a .333 average at the plate, her 22nd appearance of the season. Next pitch, wild, hits the fence.
And actually fouled it back.
Oh, it did foul back. Okay, so that makes it 2-2. Thank you. So Lehman got a piece of it, and now Roush will deal. Misses up top with one out here. Full count.
I just believe that it'd be like having a designated free throw shooter.
Yeah,
makes no sense.
That'd be how I scored. I'd be in favor of that. Swing and a miss, going down, striking out.
No, I mean the one great thing about baseball and softball is how the unwritten rules of the game police themselves. Hey, you're not supposed to do that, so we'll throw one high and tight just to send you the message. But these pitchers that get to stand out there and plunk people, and then they don't ever have to take one.
Right. So Lehman will be retired for the second out. It's Gracie Kopka. Nice hit, base hit, back to center, and she will get to first. So that might be what they need to get things rolling here with 2 outs.
I think one of the greatest stories was Greg Maddox. Like his first year in Chicago, Andre Dawson gets hit in the face. Greg Maddox had been struggling, and they told him that, hey, if you don't win this game, we're sending you back down to minor leagues. Andre Dawson gets hit in the face. Maddox, the Cubs are winning, but he hasn't pitched enough innings to get the win.
Oh.
And so one of the elder statesmen, actually Rick Sutcliffe, said, hey, go out, get 3 outs, qualify for the win, then. And Maddox goes, no, I'm hitting the first guy up. So sure enough, he hit the first guy up, got ejected, never got the win, got sent back down to the minors.
No kidding.
2 weeks later, he's back up, but and then he never went back down to the minors.
That's a good story.
But yeah.
And I was talking about it with you the other day, the game within a game within a game. So it looks like there will be,
run.
Yes, for Gracie Kopka. And I'm waiting to see what number 18, Zaylin Jacobs, will be the courtesy runner for the Trojans at 1.
Who are the officials? Who are the officials,
Yes. The umpires today.
Pitches up and outside there.
David Doyle and Jeff Whiteman.
Okay.
And it'll be gloved. A nice little hit, but it was high enough and able to be gloved for out number 3. Snagged by the shortstop for the Winamac Lady Warriors, Maggie Keller. 1 hit, no runs, no errors. We take a break and come back for the top of the 4th. We're moving right along here. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to KVB's WKVI.
The key to high-yielding crops is accurate and dependable soil testing. This is Andy Awald of Farm Fertilizers and Seeds. Having the right information to make the most profitable fertility decisions is what Image Services from Farm Fertilizers and Seeds is all about. We combine cutting-edge technology and computerized record-keeping with a common-sense approach to soil sampling and fertilizer recommendations. Whether it be by management zone for field-level applications or grid-based for variable rate applications, count on Image Services by Farm Fertilizers and Seeds for your soil service needs this fall.
Back here in Francisville, Indiana, a pitching change. Gracie Kopka, she will come in relief here for Michaela Holly, who started this game. Holly allowed 4 runs in the time frame she was in the circle. But now we will see Gracie Kopka move from first here.
Oh, left-handed pitcher.
Left-handed pitcher. And we'll see if she, let's see her pitching stats here. Kopka, an ERA of 4.67. So this is the second arm that Coach Bishop has used up to this point throughout the season. This will be her second appearance, so she's only had one other appearance. It looks like he relies on Holly for the majority, for the meat of the schedule, in other words, but he probably, in this rivalry matchup, says, let's try to give him a different look here.
Right.
So first pitch offered from Kopka. Called strike, as this is Adriana Hall for her second appearance of the afternoon.
Some nice late movement on that pitch.
That one finds the zone 2, grazed the outer portion of the plate. So ahead in the count is Kopka 0-2 to Hall, the right-handed hitter. Grounder goes foul down the right field line.
Those crafty left-handers always hitting the outside corner to those right-handed batters.
0-2 from Kopka to Hall. Misses, trying to get her to chase there. Hall, a .321 average coming into this afternoon.
Oh, high chop.
Right to short, Lattimore to the first, dropped it.
And that's the kind of errors you can't have happen. Routine ground ball like that, just dropped at first base.
And that is Michaela Holly, who started in the circle, so just a quick flip. But yeah, and those are the issues Coach Bishop was talking about. He doesn't want to have happen because that allows Hall to get on first with no outs here in the top of the 4th.
See if Coach Belcher decides to play small ball here. Nope.
To Ulrich. Grounded to Lattimore at short. She gets a hold of it, throws over to first, not in time. And how do you score that one?
That's a base hit. It's in the hole there. She was going to beat that out regardless.
Number 24, Kylie Fisher.
Deep in the hole there, right behind third base.
It's just a hard play.
Yeah, hard play. That's a base hit.
Oh, wild pitch gets past. Well, it could have been gloved, but it's just a tough one.
No, that's a wild pitch. That ball bounced 4 feet in front of the plate.
So that'll allow both runners, Ulrich to 2, and then getting to 3 is Adriana Hall. So 2 runs in scoring position with nobody out here in the top of the 4th. The Warriors in business here. Kopka deals. Grounder to third, throws over to first. They get the out, keeping the runners at bay.
Contact play was not on. But again, you can't give a team like Winamac free outs.
No. Michaela Werner.
If they don't drop that at first, that'd be the second out. So here we go back to the top of the batting order. It's Michaela Werner.
So the bottom of the order for the Warriors getting the work done here, setting the plate for the top.
1-0.
Base hit.
Right to center, and that will be an RBI single. No, going at home. Sliding in safe is Ulrich. So a 2 RBI single, and then because they overthrew at home, that allows Warner to get to 2, and she's having a heck of a game. So now it's 6-3, the Warriors lead.
Now batting number 2, Grace Roth.
Yeah, did I score that right?
Yeah.
So here comes Grace Roth, her third time today already, with only one out. Misses outside from Kopka, and you've said this on the air before. The first team usually to get back to the top of the batting order first is the team that usually ends up winning. Not every time.
Not every time, but a good portion, maybe 75, 80% of the time, the team that flips their batting order first is the one that usually comes out on top.
Taking 2, they'll throw down to 3. Taking 3, I should say. Sliding in safe is Michaela Warner. So the Warriors staying aggressive, and that's Coach Belcher at her finest right there.
Yeah, just a nice little hook slide there, too, by the Lady Warriors.
You know, when they see an opening, it's almost like they see blood. They can smell it.
Piranhas.
Grounder back to Kopka. Oh, she had it, but then dropped it. She'll allow Roth to get to first because she was worried about Warner at 3.
Right.
How do you score that one?
Now batting number 5.
That one might get scored as an error, but I tell you what, it's still a hard hit there. But you got to come up with that. So again, that's the second out that you've given away.
1 out only, and then going ahead and taking 2 on the pitch is Roth. This is Maggie Keller for her third time today. She'll step back in for a 1-0 count. Misses low and in the dirt outside, 2-0.
Good job by the catcher there, keeping that ball in front of her.
It's been that kind of issue today with the wind blowing right to left through the field. 2-0, Kopka finds the zone. That's the spot she wants.
Right. Yeah, like I said, late movement on that pitch, and she's doing a good job of starting that ball on the outside the strike zone. It's coming right on the outside corner.
Next pitch. Blooper right to right field. And that will bring 1 run across and 2 runs across. So a 2 RBI single for Maggie Keller.
A nice piece of hitting right there. That pitch was on the outside corner, and she didn't try to pull it. Went with it, took it to right field there. Usually when you try to pull a pitch on the outside corner like that, you roll your wrists over and you get a weak ground ball to third or short.
Turning into this is making it look like this is a huge half inning for the Warriors right now. They've brought 4 runs across. Next pitch from Kopka, 3-1. Misses outside. They'll check the runner at 1, throwing down. Holly saves it from getting past her. Keller slides in safe. Inside.
Okay.
Kopka deals the 3-1. Dirt outside. It'll be ball 4. Yeah, it looks like Coach Bishop here is having a word with Kopka in the circle. And what were you about to say?
I was just going to say Coach Bishop here going to call time here and try to settle down his Lady Trojans, try to get out of this inning.
It's a 5-run lead for the Warriors right now. 8-3 is the score. They've really opened things up. It started 4-3. They've brought 4 runs across here, making it that much harder for the Trojans.
Yeah, 2 errors in this inning have not helped the Lady Trojans.
So Kopka gets the visit. Coach Bishop will return. And this is, I believe, yes, this is Brooke Roush in the box, takes the first pitch for a ball.
Has that open stance.
Next pitch misses. So the game started off hot, fast-paced, and since you showed up, it slowed down.
That's all right. I'm going to earn my money.
Yeah, right. Low.
Be better if I was getting paid by the hour, but no. Sorry, Lenny, if you're listening.
He probably laughed too. Oh, pitch gets past the catcher, hit the dirt. It'll load the bases up with only 1 out.
Yeah, again, I mean,
Now batting,
take away those 2
4,
errors and the
Brody
Trojans would be
Goodman.
out of the inning.
Yeah.
But again, the Lady Warriors taking advantage and pouncing here on the miscues by West Central.
So the bases are juiced with 1 out here in the top of the 4th, 8-3. Swing and a miss from Brody Goodman, her 3rd time today at the plate. First time facing Kopka. Next pitch in the dirt, bounces, hits off the chest of catcher Tinley Bollinger. She couldn't get it back to Kopka, and another run will cross. It is Maggie Keller. 9-3 is the score. Five runs have been brought across here in the top of the 4th for the Warriors. This could be the inning we look back on at the end of this ball game as the one that really, when they put their foot down. The next offering from Kopka. Over the head of the second baseman. It'll bring 1 run home. Being told to go home is Brooke Roush. It'll bring 2 runs home. And standing in for a 2 RBI double is Brody Goodman.
Now batting number 22, Adriana Hall.
Wow. The Trojans just can't stop the bleeding. The Warriors were able to get 11 runs on the Trojans last year. Now they've done that again here this year. And I think they're going to make a pitching change yet again. They're going to bring back Michaela Holly, who started this game. So Coach Bishop thought, let's give it a chance with Kopka, see if we can throw something different at him, and it just got away from Kopka there.
And nothing to take away from Winamac. Great pieces of hitting there, just going with the pitch, the outside pitches, and taking them to right field, not trying to pull it, not trying to do too much. Just taking the offering and putting it where Winamac's or where West Central's not. It's just that simple.
So this will be Adriana Hall, the left fielder, right-handed hitter, to step in her 3rd time today with that bright pink bat. Grounded to short. Lattimore snags it, throws over to first to get out number 2. And then getting to 3rd is Brody Goodman.
Nice play there by Lattimore.
Now batting number 25,
she's been put to work today.
Ulrich.
So Colrin Ulrich, who had a big-time hit in her last at-bat, she'll step in for the 2nd time in this half inning. And like you had said, Chris, the bottom of the order is doing a great job for the Warriors to get back to the top.
Yeah, doing what they need to do, get on base by any means necessary, and setting the table.
1-0 to Ulrich.
That's a base hit.
Wow, over the head. What perfect placement. Everything that could go right is going right for the Warriors. An RBI single for Colrin Ulrich.
Yeah, she couldn't have thrown that ball any better.
I mean, literally just a perfect little lob right over the 3rd baseman, Brooklyn Lattimore. And this will bring up Kylie Fisher. Shows bunt, lays it down perfectly. Right to 3rd. Lattimore chokes on it. Now Ulrich may be caught in a pickle. They throw to 2. Tagger, she's out. Out number 3. But a huge half inning here in the top of the 4th. That is 5 hits on 8 runs and 2 errors. The Winamac Warriors have put their foot down in this cross-county battle. 12-3 is the score. We're going to take a break and come back. Bottom of the 4th is on the way. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Since 2012, All Grain Transport has proudly served our area farmers. What started with Adam, his wife Lindsay, their oldest son Leland, and 1 truck, All Grain Transport has grown into 11 trucks strong and a family of 5 L's. All Grain Transport specializes in efficient grain hauling during harvest, and with on-site storage, customers can harvest faster and market their grain long after the season ends. From grain to a variety of ag needs, All Grain really can transport it all. All Grain Transport is proud to help continue the tradition here on WKVI Sports, so call them at 574-225-6131. That's All Grain Transport, family-driven, community-strong, and built to haul it all.
High school sports in Indiana thrives because of our dedicated IHSAA officials. These men and women ensure fair play, safety, and the integrity of every game. From Friday night football to basketball tournaments through baseball and softball seasons, without them, there are no contests, no rivalries, no memories for our student athletes. We appreciate our IHSAA officials. You make it all possible. To the bottom of the 4th we go. Mitch Columbia along with sports analyst Chris McGowan, 12-3, and the Warriors really flexing their muscles after that one.
Yeah, opened it up in that top half of that inning, scoring 8 runs. With a little help from the Lady Trojans, a couple errors.
We'll start with the number 8 hitter, Sammy Franskowiak, a little dribbler, back to third. Wow. They threw to first, overthrew, and Franskowiak wanted to get into scoring position. She's tagged and is called out. Franskowiak saying, I'm safe.
Now batting.
So she tried to get into scoring position, being aggressive there, Chris, but the Warriors recovered well.
Yeah, that ball bounced off that fence and came back to the first baseman awfully quick.
Now, is that still counted as a hit?
Yeah.
And an error? Because they overthrew it first?
Well, actually, it'd be an error. And then
no hit. And then tagged out at second.
So, yeah.
So the first out for the Warriors here in the bottom of the 4th. We now see for the Trojans the number 9 hitter, Tinley Bollinger, the catcher.
So if you're officially scoring at home, it would have been an E6 and then a 3-6 put out at second base.
Gotcha. Because 6 is the shortstop. Error on the shortstop.
And then the first baseman threw it to short to get the out at second.
2-1 count here quickly. Roush right to work. She's dialed in here after allowing those 3 runs in the first inning. Here's a slicer up the middle by Michaela Holly. I thought that was Bollinger in the box, but it actually was Michaela Holly. My apologies.
And I understand being aggressive there, but you're down 9 runs. You need base runners. So I think at that hey, stay here, stay put, stay on base.
And I had an error up here in the press box. That wasn't Franskowiak earlier. That was actually Brooklyn Lattimore, who was tagged out trying to get to 2 off the overthrown to first. So now we see Sammy Franskowiak. She takes the first pitch from Roush. It's wild, gets past ball 1, and that allows Holly to get to 2. Franskowiak steps back in, grounder right, gets past the shortstop, and that'll be, would you count that a base hit?
That's a base hit.
Real hard for the shortstop. So a base hit there by Franskowiak. So now 2 on, 1 in scoring position with 1 out for the Trojans here in the bottom of the 4th. They have a lot of work to do. And now here's Bollinger, the left-handed hitter, catcher. Her second appearance today. Roush to deal. Popped up high in foul territory and out of play.
The lady got out of her chair. She almost ran right underneath that. That could have been bad. Kind of reminds me of the Seinfeld episode, Heads Up. When With Kramer through the knife.
Little dribbler, and the Warriors didn't know what to do with it. How do you score that?
That's a hit.
So base hit for Tinley Bollinger.
I thought maybe they hit off of her foot in the batter's box.
Number 6.
Yeah, Roush, I think, thought the second baseman for the Warriors, Jordan Compton, was going to come up and get it.
Now they're talking interference here, possibly. So, yep, they're calling the runner on second out for interfering with the second baseman making that play.
Which is what Roush was probably thinking. Compton was going to come get it, but the interference calls the advancing runner to 2 out. That's Sammy Franskowiak, so that is out number 2 here in the bottom of the 4th. Just so many things going wrong for the Trojans right now. It's been tough. Roush to deal. Misses up top to Sydney Mellon for her 3rd time today. We go back to the top of the batting order for the Trojans. Roush misses again. Runners in the corners for the Trojans. They need runs. Down 12-3 here.
Hitters count 2-0, but I would still be taking.
There goes to take 2. She gets the side. It's Tinley Bollinger. So now 2 runners in scoring position with a 3-0 count here to Sydney Mellon. Finds the zone.
Yeah, taking all the way right there. I wouldn't have even taken the bat off my shoulder on that pitch. Now I'm being aggressive. 3-1 count.
A little dribbler foul down the right field line. So now a full count here.
Yeah. Out in front of that one. She cued that one right off the end of the bat.
Next pitch. Popped up high, back to center. It'll be gloved for out number 3. Nice glove there by center fielder Michaela Warner. 2 hits, no runs, 1 error in the bottom of the 4th. We're going to take a break, come back, top of the 5th on the way. It's all Warriors right now, 12-3 on WKVI.
More people are switching to Surf Internet because they've had enough with slow speeds, rising bills, and internet that struggles when everyone is online. Here's what your neighbors Anita and Anthony had to say after they switched.
Great value, awesome speeds, and 0 issues.
We should have switched sooner.
Switching is easy. Plans start at just $30 a month with AutoPay, with free installation, all-in pricing, and no contracts. Visit surfinternet.com today. Restrictions apply. Not all speeds available in all areas.
L&D Farms is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They are no stranger to hard work and dedication. They recognize the structure and discipline that goes into playing sports and being part of a team. L&D Farms wishes all local teams good luck this season. We go to the top of the 5th. Mitch Columbia along with sports analyst Chris McGowan. A beautiful day here in Francisville, Indiana. Wind blowing from right to left field. But here in Francisville right now, it is 81 degrees and sunny. Perfect day.
Now batting, number 7, Michaela Werner.
We'll start with the top of the batting order. This will be the 4th time we've gone to the top for the Warriors already here. And as we go to the top of the 5th, we'll see Michaela Werner, who's just having a great game. She'll step into the box to face Holly, who's now back in the circle, start of the game. Coach Bishop, after a few innings, decided to go with Gracie Kopka. The lead opened up more as the Warriors clamped down, and now they go back to Michaela Holly. Warner fouls this one over our heads and hits the press box.
It scared me a little bit.
It's a loud bang, isn't it?
Yeah, her last time up, she had 2 RBI double.
Next pitch will miss for a ball. So 2-1 count here to Warner. Next pitch. Fouled off. 2-2.
I wonder what the dimensions are in this field.
How far center, right, and left field? Fouled off again. We did the game in Knox the other night with Kevin Hannon, and you realize how much bigger a baseball field is.
Oh, yeah.
Softball, and that's really what makes softball feel like it's such a fast-paced game because it's a shorter field, smaller.
Everything's smaller.
Next pitch hits the dirt. It'll make it a full count here to Werner.
Yeah, softball, you get two dominant pitchers on the mound facing each other, the game would be over in an hour.
Yeah, no kidding.
Baseball, on the other hand, a little bit longer.
Full count.
Fair ball.
And it will be down the third base line. You couldn't place it any better for Michaela Werner, who just continues to have an amazing game as the leadoff hitter for the Warriors. She gets on base.
Of course, I did read the other night where it counts. The number one team in 1A in baseball took on Morgan Township, won that game 3-0. Count scored all 3 runs in the first inning, and then everything else was shut down. The game was over in like an hour and 35 minutes. That's pretty impressive for a high school baseball game.
Why don't I get any of those games? Strike called on the inner portion of the plate, and stealing 2, sliding in safe, is Michaela Werner. They're trying to get that 10th run here, Chris.
Right. But you get two good baseball teams. Couch ranked number 1. I think Morgan Township's in the top 5, maybe top 10 at least. So 2 good baseball teams together to go quick.
Inside, hits the dirt. Ball called. It's 12-3. If Warner is able to bring this run across, it would be 13-3. 10-run rule would be in effect. If the Trojans aren't able to bring a run across in the bottom of the 5th, the game will be over, which is exactly what happened last year in Winamac against the Trojans. In at the hand, swung on, fouled off, out of play.
You wait till I see Coach Belcher after the game. I'm going to get on her about not trying to field that.
She got out of the way quickly. She's got fast feet.
You got to snag that. Come on.
400 career wins. She said, hey, once you get to 400, you can do whatever you want. Yeah. The 1-2 hits the dirt. Bollinger couldn't get a glove on it, and stealing 3 is Werner. They want this game to be over.
Yeah. Good job there reading that pitch in the dirt, and got a good secondary lead and a good jump. Was able to take third.
2-2. Rip. RBI single. And that is another run crossing for Michaela Werner. And Werner had a hit to get on, didn't she?
Maggie Keller.
Yeah.
So it's 13-3 right now. The Warriors really having their way here in Francisville. This will bring up Maggie Keller, who will get a base hit.
Yeah, one hop the fence right there.
So no, she'll get a double. Back to left field to hit the fence, so Maggie Keller with a double here.
As an outfielder, it's one of the worst feelings in the world, that line drive hit right at you. You don't know if it's rising, if it's going to drop. Hard hit ball there.
So much has happened in just a short amount of time. When you showed up, wasn't it 4-3?
4-3.
Boy, you might be Winamac's good luck charm, Chris. From North Judson, you probably don't like hearing that.
Well, I grew up in Winamac.
Well, that was Rich Grove Township.
I had a Winamac address.
And Coach Tim Roth still doesn't like that you went to North Judson.
Yeah, if he's listening. Hi, Coach Roth.
Those Rich Grove Township kids.
What is kind of funny that West Central and Winamac, neither one of them wanted Rich Grove Township.
So
it's crazy.
You could have been a Trojan.
I could have been a Trojan. I could have been a Warrior.
Isn't that funny how that works?
A lot of great athletes came out of Rich Grove.
Something in the water. Will you go there every often and fill up your canteen? Popped up high, back to center. It'll be gloved for the out, but tagging up is Warner to take home. Maggie Keller almost in a pickle, but she slides back in safe at 2. So it will be another run that crosses a sac fly.
Yep.
Now batting, number 10, Brooke
The sac fly was by Trinity Harlan. Now we'll see Brooke Roush, the pitcher, step in for her 4th time today. It's now 14-3, which means if the Trojans want to keep this game going in the bottom half, at this point they'd at least need to get 2 runs across.
Right.
First pitch from Holly hits the dirt. Just the kind of game Coach Bishop said he did not want to have happen. Little chopper to third, bobbled it, throws over to first, not in time. Roush will get there. Is that an E5?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm getting there.
There you go.
Now batting, number 4, Brody Goodman.
So that will mean runners are in the corners, and now here's Brody Goodman, who had a good at-bat her last appearance. Boy, our post-game show is going to be tough to come up with the play of the game and the player of the game. There's just been so much happen. Finds the zone, and the umpire liked that one. I love hearing the different umpires' calls.
Right.
Oh, 0-1 from Holly to Goodman. Little dribbler back to Holly at the circle. She'll throw over to first to get the second out. It allows Roush to get to 2, so now 2 runners in scoring position. And I think we will see Abby Keller in for Adriana Hall at the 7th slot. Would this be considered a pinch hitter?
Pinch hitter.
Is it the same as in baseball and softball?
Yeah. And then Coach Belcher had the option of keeping her in, letting her play the position, or re-entering the girl she hit for.
Abby Keller
batting, number 9, Abby
has only
Keller.
seen 2 plate appearances coming into this afternoon. She's a freshman. This is her 3rd appearance of the season.
Got 2 ducks on the pond for her.
Swing and a miss. I like that. I like that. Strike 1 from Keller. Of the 2 appearances, she's gotten on base 1 of the 2 times.
She's a little out in front of that pitch.
She does not have any RBIs. So, yeah, just like Chris said, an opportunity here. Dribbler goes foul. So an 0-2 count. Holly attacks Keller here.
2 strikes, just shorten up that swing, just try to put the ball in play somewhere, make them make a play.
0-2, Holly deals. Swing and a miss, and going down, striking out. For the 3rd out is Abby Keller, but 3 hits on 2 runs with 1 error sees the Warriors in command. 14-3. We'll take a break. The Trojans need at least 2 runs to cross if they want to keep this game going and not end here in the bottom of the 5th. We'll see what happens after this.
The team at LAP Waste is ready to serve you. Here's Honey Lamer.
Yes, we are so blessed at LAP Waste. We have been able to expand our staffing, and we have some amazing drivers, office help. We are just absolutely blessed in the group that we currently have.
Kirby Anderson, how does someone reach out to LAP to become a customer?
It's real simple. They can either email lapwaste@yahoo.com, and then we will get in contact with them, or they can call the office at 574-542-4019.
Back here in Francisville, Indiana, Mitch Columbia along with sports analyst Chris McGowan. We go to the bottom of the fifth, but the Trojans have some work to do. They need 2 runs to cross, Chris, or this game's going to be over here in 5.
So first things first, got to get base runners.
We'll see the 2, 3, and 4 hitters for the Trojans. We start with Cassidy Lattimore, the shortstop. Left-handed hitter will step in here. Now's the time for the Trojans if they want to stay in this game here. Roush still in the circle. She's had a great game. She allowed 3 runs there early on, but since then she has just tightened up, and she's really been someone that has done so well for them in the circle this season as a whole. Next pitch, a foul tip, hits the fence. She was our athlete of the week last week, as I stated earlier on in the broadcast. A great speaker. What a great interview. I don't even think I had to edit it. It was just from start to finish. She's just a great student athlete from what I understand. As she'll deal the next pitch, it misses outside for ball 2.
Come on, Cassidy.
Well, the last thing you want to do if you're Roush is give up any walks, give up any freebies here. Make them earn it.
Yeah. Get this thing over. Let's go home and get some dinner. Outside. It is 6:20 Eastern, 5:20 Central. This game has moved along. Roush. Back to right field. It'll be almost caught by the right fielder, Colrin Ulrich. How are you scoring that one?
That's a base hit. That dropped right in front of her. Short hopped her.
So just what the Trojans needed to start this inning, this half inning, the bottom of the 5th here. Lattimore gets a base hit, and now we will see Kyra Lehman. Roush. Bunt shown. Taking 2, sliding in safe. Being aggressive here, that's Cassidy Lattimore. They tried to lay the bunt down, Lehman, and that might be what they do here, get some small ball opportunity to get things going. Next pitch misses from Roush, outside and low. With nobody out here, the tying run is at the plate in the box. The run that gets them into the next inning.
Yeah.
I'm getting all mixed up here. I'm treating it as that, though, so they can get to the next inning. Oh, pitch gets past the catcher, Grace Roth, and that allows Lattimore to get to 3. So they need 2 runs here to keep this game going, and the Trojans have made a case to keep the game going here. Roush to deal. Fouled off by Lehman. 14-3. They need it to be 14-5 to get to the 6th here. Roush, the 2-2. Swing and a miss. She got her to chase. And Lehman will go down striking out for out number 1. This will bring up Gracie Kopka.
99, Gracie Kopka.
First pitch, outside.
Again, West Central needs base runners here to give themselves a chance. Need to push 3 across.
And that one finds the zone.
Or 2 across, actually. My bad.
We're all messed up here.
Yeah, we're all discombobulated.
Well, and early on in the game, you're thinking this is going to go the distance. And then the Warriors just really stretch things out. And it can throw the rhythm off when you're in the field defending for as long as they were against the Warriors. Deep
That's
ball
got a chance.
back to the left field. Home run. Gracie Kopka will keep the game alive for the Trojans. She'll bring 2 runs across here. This is a huge moment for the Trojans. They did not want this game to end. They will empty the dugout and welcome Gracie Kopka home. That's exactly what they needed. So that makes it 14-5. While the Warriors are still in control, they will not end this game early. Only one out here in the bottom of the
Now
fifth.
batting number 24,
Could that have been the start, maybe the spark that the Trojans needed? Brings up Ellie Sparks, misses outside. Ball one from Roush.
Ball two, high and outside.
That is Roush's first home run allowed this season. And Kopka gets one on her. Next pitch fouled off out of play by Sparks. Huh. Could that be the spark?
Right.
And now with Ellie Sparks in the box, can she provide a spark?
I see what you're doing there.
Ball three from Roush, so 3-1 count here to Ellie. (3-1). Fouled off out of play.
Full count here. One away, bottom of the fifth, 14-5.
That one goes foul. Roush deals. Finds the zone and going down looking is Sparks. Perfect placement from Roush. That is the second out.
Yeah, kind of froze her right there. Wasn't expecting the inside fastball.
This will bring
Now
up
batting
Brooklyn
number
Lattimore.
2, Brooklyn
I was talking to Coach
Lattimore.
Bishop before the game had started off the air, and we were talking about when he was in Detroit this past weekend. It was actually for one of Brady's AAU games.
I was going to say probably there for basketball.
And he said, I was glad you brought up Kaylee Bishop because she was listening, saying, well, I was glad you brought me up too. It's not all about Brady.
Come on, B.
But right now, the Trojans are keeping this game alive. It's an 0-1 count for Brooklyn Lattimore here from Brooke Roush. Foul tip. One, two. Low in the dirt. 2-2.
Deuces are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
I like it. Hit the dirt early. 3-2 now. Roush back on the bump. She deals. High fly ball back to right field. Corinne Ulrich will glove it for out number 3. But 2 hits and 2 runs keeps the Trojans alive. No 10-run rule tonight. The Trojans won't allow it on their home turf. We're going to take a break and come back. Top of the 6th on the way. The Warriors up to bat next.
There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today.
80 degrees, very sunny A little windy here in Francisville, Indiana. Mitch Columbia along with sports analyst Chris McGowan underneath the iconic windmill here at West Central. Beautiful setting between these two cross-county rivals as the Winamac Lady Warriors and the West Central Lady Trojans are up against each other. The Warriors have really controlled this game. It's 14-5 right now as we go to the top of the 6th. We'll start with Corin Ulrich, the number 8 hitter, for her 4th appearance this afternoon. And it looks like Coach Belcher's having a word with the home plate umpire. Maybe having, yes, it looks like on deck will be Sophie Wroblewski. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. She will be pinch hitting for Kylie Fisher in the 9 hole. So an opportunity for some other players to get some varsity action.
Yeah, get them an opportunity to get in the batter's box, get a few swings.
Still chatting with Coach Belcher. She's got a couple of substitution, it looks, or pinch hitters or substitutions. Like you said, it just depends on if they replace in the field in the bottom half.
Now batting number 25.
So Corin Ulrich will be up to bat here to start the top of the 6th. Michaela Holly in the circle. If you're the Trojans, the quicker the better here to get out of this half inning, get the bats going again. Grounded to third. Good look so far. Over to first to get the first out.
One pitch, one out.
Beautiful.
I like it. Effective. Efficient.
Democratic.
Yeah. Throw more ground balls.
So here is Sophie Wroblewski, the sophomore, 333 average, her 5th appearance on the season. She has 1 hit coming into this afternoon. She's brought 1 run across and has 1 run batted in. Of the 4 times at the plate, Wroblewski is a 500 on-base percentage, so she's got on base 2 out of the 4 times. She'll get on base here. I mean, that would have been hard to glove by Lattimore. Are you calling it a base hit?
That's a base hit.
So base hit for Wroblewski, the sophomore.
And now we're going to have a courtesy runner, number 24.
Kylie Fisher, who she pinched hit for. Interesting.
Yep.
Now batting number 7, Michaela Werner.
Back to the top of the order for the 5th time. It's Michaela Werner. I mean, these Warriors are showing the area that they can hit. They can get on base, and they are aggressive scoring. They had 79 runs coming into this afternoon through the 8 games they'd played. They have 14 more runs to add to that after this game so far.
Well, that will definitely put them over the average of 10 runs a game.
Deep hit back to center. And it is a home run by Michaela Werner. Wow. 2 runs cross. Michaela Werner jacks one back to left center. What a game she's had, Chris.
Yeah. Have yourself a game.
My goodness. 16-5's the score.
I didn't know if it was going to clear the fence.
I didn't think it would, but the wind from blowing from right to left field may have had some help there.
I didn't know if it was going to stay high enough, long enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I thought it was going to catch the top of the fence, but just enough to get it over. So now the 10-run rule is back in effect.
Yeah. And the game could end at the bottom of the 6th.
Right.
This is Grace Roth for her 5th time today. Coach Belcher talked very highly of her this past weekend on the Saturday Sports Line with Chris and I. 1-0 from Holly. Swung in at the hands, fouled off out of play. Now 1-1. Remember just a few years ago when the Warriors were playing in the Winamac Town Park before they got their new beautiful field, Coach Belcher was saying how much easier it was to hit home runs at the town park because of the short field.
Yeah, short porch.
But she said now here at our new beautiful facility, it's a lot harder for teams to come into Winamac and just get home runs like as easily as they were at the town park. And what an amazing job they did at Winamac. That whole complex they've built.
That's trouble, too.
Deep ball center field. Glove by the center fielder. Roth thought she had one there.
Right.
But it's gloved by Sydney Mellon in center for the second out. And this will bring up Delilah Hansen for her first appearance today. She will pinch hit for Maggie Keller.
Up next, number 28, Delilah Hansen.
And this is only her second appearance of the season. A freshman, Hansen is.
She was ready to go. She got in the batter's box ready to go, and the umpire's still writing down her name and number and all that. And he's like, you can step out for a second.
Grounded to second. Throws over to first. They get the third out. But 2 hits and 2 runs. A big-time home run by Michaela Werner. Sees it 16-5. We'll see if the Trojans can keep this game rolling. We're going to come back for the bottom of the 6th after this.
Hello there. Is this that First Choice Contractor?
No, sir. This is First Choice Insurance.
I'm looking for a good contractor. I could use a deck put on the back of my house.
We aren't contractors, but we do offer a great contractor's insurance program with all the coverages a contractor needs.
Well, would you consider putting one of those walk-in tubs in my bathroom for me?
Phone us today in North Judson at 896-3482 or in Knox at 772-5370.
It's the battle for Pulaski County here on WKVI as the Winamac Warriors softball club leads the West Central Lady Trojans 16-5. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Well, the Trojans are going to have to do it again here.
Yeah, try to push across 2.
We will see the 7, 8, 9 hitters. It starts with Michaela Holly, right-handed hitter, to face off against Brooke Roush. And how nice it must be in softball that I'll have to worry about the pitch count.
Right.
I'm sure the baseball coaches are jealous of that. The infield for the Warriors meeting in the circle almost as if they really want to go home.
Right.
We want to go home. We want dinner. We're hungry. Brooke, I just need you to get these 3 outs here real quick.
Yeah.
She deals the first pitch to Holly. Short ground to third, throws over to first. And that's the strong start the Warriors wanted.
Talk about the efficiency in the top half of the inning. There's 1 pitch, 1 out for the Warriors.
And that was Kylie Fisher who gloved it and threw over to Brody Goodman.
Number 5, Sammy Franskowiak.
So here comes Franskowiak. 4th time today in the box to face Roush. Ooh, goes foul over the stretch glove of Goodman. She almost had that for out 2.
Almost had it.
It goes foul. 1 out, nobody on. 0-1 count here in the bottom of the 6th. 16-5, the Warriors lead. Swing and a miss. Franskowiak, strike 2.
Tell you what, I love pulling in. You know, I got here late, but pulling in and seeing, looks like there's a middle school track meet going on. There's a varsity baseball game going on. There's softball going on.
A lot of life here in Francisville today.
I love seeing it, though. You know, all the cars in the parking lot.
Busy day. And I talked to Athletic Director Jeff Messer. He said it's it can be a little frustrating as an athletic director when you've got so many events going on, you're pulled in different directions. I saw him actually out on the track. He had a leaf blower blowing down the loose dirt on the track. All hands on deck here at West Central as the next pitch fouled off out of play. A 1-2 count from Roush to Franskowiak. Inside, ball 2.
Just missed. That's a good miss right there.
Next pitch. Grounder to second. Should be an out, and it is over to Brody Goodman for out number 2. So it's all up to the number 9 hitter, Tinley Bollinger, the catcher for her 4th time today, to keep things alive here with 2 outs.
Next up, number 3, Tinley Bollinger.
Has a very patriotic bat, red, white, and blue.
First pitch will be fouled off out of play. 0-1 count here. Roush 2 strikes away. Next pitch. Popped up high. It will be gloved. And that will be the ball game. Gloved by the shortstop, Maggie Keller. 16-5 is the score, as the game will end in 6 due to the 10-run rule. The Winamac Lady Warriors beat the Trojans in this battle for Pulaski County. We'll take a break and come back for our Collins Insurance post-game show. We'll try to figure out a play of the game as well as our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game. That's all up next in the Collins Insurance post-game show.
Osborne Advantage Real Estate is a proud sponsor of local sports. Steve and Donna love being members of the community and would love the opportunity to make you feel right at home, right here in Stark County. Whether you're buying, selling, or relocating, call Osborne Advantage Real Estate today at 574-896-2567 for guidance and instant support.
When you need quality printing that gets you noticed, Town & Country Printers is your one-stop shop. We specialize in vinyl graphics of all kinds. Bold yard signs, attention-grabbing banners, custom labels and decals made just for you. Need custom t-shirts? We print those too. Plus professional business cards that make the perfect first impression. We print everything but newspapers and money. Whether it's business advertising, special events and outings, fundraisers, sports events, or parties, Town & Country Printers has what you need to make it memorable. Call us today at 574-936-9505.
It's hard to believe, but time sure does fly by. Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox are celebrating over 30 years of taking care of all of your insurance needs in our communities.
If I could turn back time. And we're not going anywhere.
Stop in and see Jim and the crew at Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox.
Insurance you can count on from a business you've trusted since 1989.
Proud presidential partners of Western Reserve.
Welcome to the Collins Insurance Agency's post-game show.
Big win for the Winamac Lady Warriors. 16-5 is the final as they beat the West Central Lady Trojans here at West Central. Mitch Columbia along with sports analyst Chris McGowan. And before you got here, it was a really tight contest. The Warriors were able to get runs across in the top of the first. The Trojans were able to take the lead in the bottom of the first. And I think at the time you got here it was 4-3. The Warriors were leading by 1, but since that time the Warriors never looked back.
Yeah, came in my first inning. They busted it open, scored 8 runs to make it 12-3.
Yeah,
so
quickly.
Yeah.
A lot of stats to go over, but really it just was all Warrior Nation. They just made it happen, and the Trojans had the Warriors had an opportunity to end it in 5, but the Trojans fought back. That big-time home run from Gracie Kopka brought 2 runs across that they needed, but then when it got to the bottom of the 6th, they just couldn't get it done.
Right. Roush did a good job of putting the nail in the coffin, and really didn't throw very many pitches, was very efficient in the bottom of that 6th inning, and 3 up, 3 down.
We'll take a break, come back for our Stark County Co-op Play of the Game. We'll also have our Ashley Derrickson 5-Star Player of the Game. That's up next here in the Collins Insurance Postgame Show.
Pulaski Memorial Hospital. Quality care, closer to home. Pulaski Memorial Hospital is all about community and keeping our community spotlight shining on the accomplishments of our youth. That's why PMH is proud to be a sponsor of our local high school sports action on WKVI, our community radio station. Pulaski Memorial Hospital. Quality care, closer to home.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. McGrath Refrigeration, voted Stark County's favorite heating and air conditioning dealer, is your local Armstrong Air dealer. Call today, 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right.
It's time for the Stark County Co-op Play of the Game. Let's return to the voice of WKVI Sports, Mitch Columbi.
16-5 is the score as the Winamac Warriors beat the West Central Lady Trojans for the Battle of Pulaski County. Game ends early in 6 due to the 10-run rule. We bring in our sports analyst Chris McGowan for our Stark County Co-op Play of the Game.
I'm going to go with the 2-run homer in the top of the 6th inning by Michaela Warner there for the Warriors to bump that lead back to 11, 16-5. And Winamac was able to finish it out in the bottom of the 6th inning. But, Stark County Co-op Play of the Game. Number 7, Michaela Warner, the 2-run homer to left center field.
She got on base each time at bat, those 5 times at bat, and it was that 5th one was our play of the game. We're going to take –
yeah, I'm going to say, too, she also, another play of the game she could have when I first got here, she had a 2 RBI double.
That was a huge play, too.
Yeah, to start that 3rd inning or 4th inning when Winamac busted it open, scored those 8 runs. She was the first one to knock in 2 in that inning, got that rally going.
You can tell Coach Belcher likes her as the leadoff hitter.
Yeah.
Do you blame her?
I don't blame her at all.
We'll take a break, come back. Our Ashley Derrickson 5-Star Player of the Game is up next.
When you need quality printing that gets you noticed, Town & Country Printers is your one-stop shop. We specialize in vinyl graphics of all kinds. Bold yard signs, attention-grabbing banners, custom labels and decals made just for you. Need custom t-shirts? We print those too. Plus professional business cards that make the perfect first impression. We print everything but newspapers and money. Whether it's business advertising, special events and outings, fundraisers, sports events, or parties, Town & Country Printers has what you need to make it memorable. Call us today at 574-936-9505.
Time to announce the Ashley Derrickson 5-Star Player of the Game. Mitch?
Time now for our Ashley Derrickson 5-Star Player of the Game, but first we'll have an opportunity to talk with head coach Jenny Belcher. Another game coach with so many runs, 16 to add to the 79 you had coming into this afternoon. So you like hearing that?
I do, yeah. I didn't know we had 79, but that's a lot. I'll take it.
Hopefully he just didn't give you the kiss of death right there.
Oh, I shouldn't have said that.
It's going to be on you, Mitch, if something goes wrong.
Well, I think Chris here's your good luck charm. It was 4-3 when he showed up, and then he showed up, and then boom, you guys took off.
Nice. Now, you're going to be here tomorrow, right, Chris? You're going to see our game tomorrow?
How much are you going to pay me?
We'll talk.
After tonight.
Actually, let's start, Coach. I said if we had the opportunity to interview you after the game, I was going to give you a hard time. Ground ball down the down in the coach's box there in the 5th inning, and you got out of the way. You didn't even try to field it.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, I do not mess with that. I am too old to try to field ground balls. I will hurt something. So, yeah, I get out of the way as fast as I can.
We gave the play of the game to Michaela Warner, that
two-run homer.
2-run homer, but she got on base each time. I mean, what a great job as the leadoff hitter for you.
Yeah, she had a really good night tonight, and that was good to see. The last couple games, she didn't get on base near as much, so she needed that tonight. We've tried to instill in her to be a little more patient at the plate, see a few more pitches, and she did a real good job of that tonight. You can see she really likes to run the bases and to steal, and we tell her, Michaela, you can't steal unless you get on, so you got to find a way to get on base. Yeah, I agree. She had a really good night tonight.
Roush, maybe the rivalry had something to do there at the first inning, but really after those 3 runs she allowed, she clamped down in the circle, did a good job.
She did, yes. I think she found a little bit more of her rhythm there after the beginning of the game. I think our defense kind of locked it in for her, and she's always much more comfortable when she knows that she has good defense behind her. And I thought defensively after that first inning we did pretty well.
We'll see you back-to-back nights. Tomorrow, the War on 35 taking on the Knox Lady Redskins. They're playing good ball, too. Richie Morgan's always going to have a good team coming to Winamac.
Right, yeah. Sectional opponent, and defending sectional champs. So we're going to be ready to do battle again, We talked to our players before the start of this week and talked about these 3 big games and one more to go to take care of business this week. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. Should be a good one.
Well, we'll be there, Coach. I appreciate your time.
Thank you very much.
All right, that is head coach Jenny Belcher of the Winamac Lady Warriors. A big win, 16-5 over their cross-county rival, the West Central Lady Trojans. Well, our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game announcement is now given in memory of Ashley Derrickson, a 2008 graduate of North Judson Santerre High School who battled cancer throughout her high school career before losing that battle on December 12th of 2008. We'll tell you who's earned that honor after this word from 5-star.
5-Star, the largest meat and grocery store in the area, focused on quality, value, and customer service. The 5 stars in the name of the store come from 5 family members of the original owners serving in World War II, each one represented by a blue star on a flag hanging in the front window of the family home. That's why even decades later, 5-Star is known for its dedication to service. Now that dedication means savings for you. 5-Star, one of the We Care stores, the area's largest meat and grocery store, focused on quality, value, and customer service. Located, you know where, in the Knox Mall.
Well, now, before we announce our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game, we have an opportunity to talk to head coach of West Central, Mike Bishop. You kind of talked about it in the pregame show, Coach. You said errors were something you didn't want to have happen, and then, man, you did a good job, though, starting this game out. You were able to take the lead after Winamac had scored those first 2 runs. You got 3 in the bottom of the first. It just seemed like once they started scoring, they never looked back.
Yeah, I think that we started on a really good note. I think that we matched their intensity and actually was ready to come play. Out there, that one inning that they went crazy on us. As a coach, try and mix things up a little bit on a lefty from a righty just to kind of see a couple different looks. And like I just told my girls out there when we met, I said, I'm not going to put it on a pitcher, and you can say it's the coach's issue or whatever that is. But you just have to make plays. I mean, when you start out the first batter and you get a ball that you want, and we don't make a routine play, that's what happens, right?
Yeah, you can't give a good team like Winamac extra outs. And that inning, I think you gave them 2 or 3 extra outs in that inning, and they took advantage.
Absolutely. I told them, I said, that inning got out of hand in a hurry, right? And just kind of encourage them you can't go home and feel sorry for yourself. You want these to sting a little bit. I try to teach my kids that adversity, it's going to be life, right? If you learn any lessons, I hope that you leave here being a good softball player, but more than anything, you're going to deal with that all through your life, and you might as well start now.
Right.
Well, Saturday, you're right back to work. You host Lafayette Jeff. They're coming to town, it seems like I saw on the schedules.
Yes.
That's correct.
That's correct.
So what do you know about them? Anything?
Last year was the first time we picked them up. We ended up actually going down there and beating them varsity and JV.
So big win for you. Big
win for us. I don't know a ton about them other than we'll be ready to come out and play. I challenge these girls to let this one sting and be ready to go back to work tomorrow.
Yeah, 10 a.m. first pitch on Saturday against Lafayette Jefferson High School. That's a pretty cool pickup, That's a drive for you and a drive for them. But man, they are 4-5 as of right now coming into that matchup on Saturday. So we wish you luck against Lafayette Jefferson.
Thanks, guys.
All right, that is head coach of the West Central Lady Trojans, Mike Bishop. We always appreciate him and his time. Tough loss for the Trojans, but who you thinking for our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game?
Hey, play of the game and player of the game, Michaela Warner. We'll talk about production from the leadoff spot. Scored every time she got on base, had 4 RBIs that I saw. Again, our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game, the leadoff batter, number 7, Michaela Warner, for the Winamac Lady Warriors.
Well, KVB's WKVI Sports will be back in action tomorrow night to see these Winamac Lady Warriors this time host the Knox Lady Redskins in the War on 35 for some more rivalry softball action. We will be going live at 5 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Central. That's right here on 99.3 FM and online at WKVI.com. We also remind you to join us every Saturday throughout the school year for the Saturday Sports Line. That is the longest-running high school sports show in Indiana, thanks to our very own Harold Welter. We go live every Saturday throughout the school year at 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central on 99.3 FM and online at WKVI.com. We also invite you to follow us on social media. We are on Instagram at WKVI Sports, on X at KVB Sports, and on Facebook at Sports to the Max for all Kankakee Valley Broadcasting sports content. Final word from you tonight, Chris.
Good softball game. A lot of good plays, good hitting, good clutch hitting. Again, just the errors got in the way of the Lady Trojans tonight, but tell you what, I look forward to seeing what happens tomorrow night at Knox.
And you had a chance to meet my mom.
Yeah.
What'd you think, Mom? Did you like the game?
I did.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a fast-paced game, isn't it?
Fast-paced, yes.
Well, you got to see what I do, I guess.
I guess I get to see what you do.
Well, thanks for coming, Mom.
Well, you're welcome.
That's my mom, Eleanor Columby. Drove all the way from Rush County, Indiana. You've got an event coming up this weekend. What are your Delta Kappa Gamma, you said, there at Swan Lake Resort. So enjoy that on Saturday, but I appreciate you coming and visiting. Well, from all of us, the final in this one saw the Winamac Lady Warriors beat the West Central Lady Trojans 16-5. We thank you for listening to Indiana High School Softball. For our sports analyst Chris McGowan, in-game announcer John Thompson, I'm Mitch Columby. The tradition continues. We are Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Thank you for listening to Indiana High School Softball on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Sponsored in part by Coca-Cola, Culver's Portside Marina, L&D Farms, Farm Fertilizers, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Lawrence Farms, Mark's Body Shop in Knox, Zingo Express, Pulaski Memorial Hospital, Stark County Co-op, USW Local 9551, Collins Insurance, McGrath Refrigeration, Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack, Kankakee Valley REMC, Osborne Advantage Real Estate, Keener Construction, LAP Waste, Sideline Automotive, Howard's Marathon of Winamac, and 5-Star. We thank our sponsors for their dedication in supporting local high school sports.